Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Wallet and Me, where financial wisdom matters. In today's video, I want to do an update on Alibaba stock, and I just want to let you guys know what the chairman of Ant Group said, Jing. So that would be very interesting. Hang on, I think you'll enjoy what I have for you, so stay tuned. Okay guys, one of my subscribers shared this article with me, and I just wanted to bring it out to you guys so that you guys can see what's really going on. Ant Group's chairman, Jing, breaks silence after halt in the largest global IPO with a corporate quote-unquote checkup and rehabilitation plan. Ant has conducted a comprehensive self-review akin to a body checkup. Ant Group's Jing promises to align business with national development priorities in the next 5 years and pledges greater transparency. This is one of Jing's first public comments since the Chinese regulator suspended the firm's $37 billion IPO just earlier last month. Jing also promised to make Ant Group, the financial technology arm of e-commerce giant Alibaba Group Holding, more transparent and predictable to the public during a speech at the 4th China Internet Finance Forum on Tuesday. The Shanghai Stock Exchange pulled Ant Group's IPO on November 3rd, halting what would have been the world's largest ever fundraising. The former IBM executive Richard Turin said, "If you're going to be disruptive in such a heavily regulated industry as finance, there is a duty of care to be transparent." Jing's comments are exactly what the market needs to hear, and they are Ant Group's first step in getting its IPO back on track. So that's very good news for Ant Group and also Alibaba, because if these guys are able to be more transparent with their regulations and their anti-monopoly environment, then I think that more investors will be trusting them and being more akin to investing with their companies, versus if they were just not following the rules, then the Chinese government was going to be hammering them down like a nail, and they were not going to be able to get their IPO out. So I think this is a very good news. At least it's a first step in trying to get these companies to be more compliant and allow these companies to go public, especially this Ant Group. But I would give a word of caution here. I think that we should be very careful because this is a first step. We need to see more actions taking place here. You can't just take this word blindly and just go and invest all your money into this stock right now in Alibaba. But this is definitely good news. Hangzhou-based Ant Group has been complying with regulation and listening carefully to public opinion, including the criticism, said Jing. He compared the group's introspection since the IPO debacle to conducting a body checkup. Fintech is a winner-takes-all industry, said Guo Shuqing, chairman of the China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission, or CBIRC, earlier this month. With the advantage of data monopoly, big tech firms tend to hinder fair competition and seek excessive profits. Again, Guo Wuping, director of the Consumer Protection Bureau at the Banking and Insurance Watchdog Agency, wrote in an opinion article saying that Ant Group's two lending units businesses, Hubei and Jibei, were similar to credit cards and suggested that they should be regulated as such. In what appears to be a recognition that even privately owned companies must put the public good before shareholder returns, Jing said the company's goal is to make financial services not only more accessible, but also at lower cost for our clients. Guys, if you guys are enjoying content like this and you guys are getting any benefit from it, I would enjoy it if you guys would also give me a thumbs up. It would really help the YouTube algorithm to get my small YouTube channel so that it can get more publicity and get more viewers. It would really help my channel out a lot, and I would appreciate it if you would do that. It won't cost you anything to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's get right back into it. Globally, regulators are still catching up with the boom in digital finance set off by the coronavirus pandemic, when millions of consumers turn to online financial services to avoid catching the virus in shopping malls or bank branches. Regulators fear that the dramatic shift online may destabilize financial systems, and their backlash is gathering pace. The University of Cambridge surveyed 118 authorities, and almost 3/4 of them said they had accelerated or introduced initiatives on digital infrastructure this year, while 58% said they had boosted regulatory and supervisory technology. This time around, China is leading a broad assault on the industry, stamping out monopolistic behavior and fending off systemic risks. It's the right time for Ant Group and Alibaba in general to be contrite and make sure their business model is towing the line, said Zenon Capron, founder of Asian financial services research firm Capronasia. Jing noted the close relationship between sustainable financial development and regulation and said that as a first mover, it had often had to feel its way. He also noted regulators' fears about fintech's potential to spread chaos throughout the financial system and said the firm will pay close attention to regulators' guidance. Recently, we at Ant Group have spared no effort in studying the 14th five-year plan and the government's policy insights into financial security and financial stability, Jing said in his speech delivered in Mandarin Chinese. Jing's speech stood in sharp contrast to the combative statement by Jack Ma, who co-founded Ant and controls 50.5% of its voting rights at a financial conference on October 24th in Shanghai. Jing's speech appears to herald a more sensitive approach to policy concerns. Ant will definitely continue to improve itself, enhance its sense of the big picture and its responsibilities, consciously integrate corporate development into the new development landscape and new regulatory environment, and respond to the requirements and expectations of the country and society with actions, the executive said. So they are really trying to make amends and trying to be contrite and be more compliant to the regulators. Like I said earlier, this is a very good news, but you got to take this in caution because you want to see more actions taking place rather than just words being spoken. So they are trying to be more transparent, but you need to wait and see what their actions are going to be. Transparency in digital finance in China has been lacking over the past decade as the industry has developed, and a key aim of the government has been to increase transparency so that they can better manage fiscal and monetary policy, said Capron. To be sure, there was much in the speech that pointed to business as usual. Jing vowed to keep Ant Group at the cutting edge of fintech by continuing to invest in cutting edge fundamental technologies such as databases, blockchain, smart risk control, and smart security. Ant Group will also continue to focus on serving small and micro enterprises and business owners and providing digital financial services to support the development of agricultural, rural regions, and farmers. Eric Jing is committing to greater transparency with both the regulators and banks. This is not to say that Ant will stop being innovative, said Turin. So guys, there you have it. Let me know what you think about this article. And just real quick, I want to do an analysis on the stock. Today, the stock price of Alibaba went up $6.78, closing at $261.89. And I just did a Fibonacci analysis here, and we can see that the stock touched the 38.2% retracement level two times. One right here on November 18 and again on December 15, right around here. And it has touched the 50% retracement level, so we would have to wait and see if it's going to pass this 50% retracement level as it did over here back in December 3rd and as it did over here in November 20th. So the more times it tries to pass this record and it doesn't, then there's a greater probability of it going back down. And we can also see that the momentum right now is around negative 16, and it has been negative for much of November and a very good part of December, except for here December 1, it did go up a little bit to around 12, but the momentum has been very low so far, and the money flow has been at 32 and the RSI has been at 44, which is right in the middle. You don't want to be too high because then that would be overbought, and you don't want to be too oversold, which is below 20. So 32 and 44 is right in the middle. So this stock is still trading in this horizontal pattern, going from the highs of 279 all the way down to about 255, and right now we're at 261. So guys, this just confirms that we have tested this 38.2% retracement level on the Fibonacci tool, and it is very good to see this because it just confirms that, you know what, this stock might go back right up if there's more good news coming out of China and the regulators, and if this company and their executives come up with more compliance and more transparency, then this might be a good sign for this company. So guys, we would have to wait and see what's going to happen, but it looks like this stock is going to be moving out very fast once it breaks out. Get ready because it's going to be going up very, very quickly. Alright guys, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I enjoy you guys. I love you guys. Please give a like to this video. And I love all my subscribers. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.